Hello, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Weekly UK. Thanks for joining us for part 2 of WWE predictions for 2021. In part 1, Manners gave us all his predictions for the upcoming year in WWE, and there were some very interesting and thought-provoking ideas. If you haven't yet seen part 1, please do head over to our channel and give it a watch. The link will also be in the description below. Today I will be offering my predictions to the mix, and we will see just how I think the landscape of WWE will change over the coming 12 months. Remember, you can get involved by adding your predictions in the comment section below, or send us a tweet over at PW Weekly UK. We would love to hear what you think might happen. Keith Lee has been looking very promising in recent months, with a sudden entrance into the world title picture at the closure of 2020. This year could very well be the time for Lee to showcase his in-ring abilities and reach his potential of world champion. It was widely documented that Lee was sent back to the Performance Center towards the end of last year. However, I believe this was only a chance for him to work on a few areas of his performance, and I can see him hitting the ground running in 2021. In my opinion, a world title run is certainly on the cards this year, and I think we will all finally be able to bask in his glory. WWE shocked everyone back in October when they forced the New Day to split as a result of the Superstar draft. Big E was sent to SmackDown, where he has been pushed into the spotlight as IC champion, while Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods were sent to Raw to become Raw Tag Team champions. However, times have changed and the New Day are no longer champions, losing to the Hurt Business at TLC. I think this year we will witness an edgier side of Kingston and Woods as they seek to become champions once again, and I see an attitude change on the horizon too. Brock Lesnar has been gone from WWE since losing his WWE Championship to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 36, and some things have changed since his absence. Paul Heyman, Lesnar's longtime advocate, has since sided alongside Roman Reigns over on SmackDown, where they have been enjoying a dominant championship run. Brock Lesnar has certainly been WWE's call-in in recent years, and they haven't been shy on creating feuds between him and Roman Reigns either. So it would come as no surprise to me to see Brock Lesnar make his big return and go after Reigns for that Universal Championship. WWE recently announced that NXT India would be airing in 2021, and a new show needs to have an established champion. Enter Jinder Mahal, the man they called on previously to promote WWE to an Indian audience back in 2017, and I can see the same thing happening once more. Jinder Mahal would be the perfect initial champion for NXT India. Being a former WWE World Champion, his name carries a degree of significance and would certainly help the launch of NXT India. The Miz has been an incredible IC champion in recent years, and nothing would make me happier than seeing the A-lister hold that belt one more time. Already an 8-time champion, one more reign would see him tie the current record of most title reigns held by none other than Chris Jericho. Would WWE look to tie this iconic record? I can certainly see it happening. Roman Reigns and Goldberg is not a match I can say I am looking forward to watching, and I was not overly impressed by the plans for a match at WrestleMania 36. I think Reigns and Goldberg do not need to cross paths again, however I can see this happening at some point in 2021, whether it be at WrestleMania 37 or at SummerSlam. I think WWE will be looking to set up this mismatch from last year's WrestleMania, whether the fans want it or not. All I can hope is that they use this match to further build Reigns as a dominant wrestler, like we have seen in recent months on SmackDown. 2021 has to be the year that Rhea Ripley is moved to either Raw or SmackDown. She has been excellent throughout her time on NXT, and I think now is the time to push her further into the spotlight. Last year we had a taster of this when she faced Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. However, her momentum was sadly stopped and she remained on NXT. This year I can see her not only being moved to Raw or SmackDown, but becoming the women's champion on one of these brands. That's it for my WWE predictions for 2021. Do you agree with any of them? Would you like to see any of them happen? What do you think will happen this year in WWE? Let us know in the comments below. As always, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you turn those notifications on. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram and get involved with all of our social media content. I've been Liam from Pro Wrestling Weekly UK.